James 5, verses 4 and 5. Behold, the wages of the laborers who mowed your fields, which you kept back by fraud, are crying out against you, and the cries of the harvesters have reached the ears of the Lord of hosts. You have lived on the earth in luxury and in self-indulgence. You have fattened your hearts in a day of slaughter. Hi, my name is Greg, and I'm one of the pastors here at FBC Medford. Welcome to today's FBC eConnect. Chicken Run is a stop-motion animated feature film that tells the story of a group of chickens attempting to escape from their chicken coop. It's a comedy very loosely based on the classic military film, The Great Escape. At first, the chickens are content with their living situation. They have comfortable living quarters, they have ample provisions, and their only requirement is they produce eggs. Soon, their living conditions become even more comfortable as the egg production requirements are dropped and their food rations are doubled. One of the chickens stumbles into the dark truth. The farmers have changed their strategy for making money. They're no longer going to produce eggs at their farm. They're instead going to produce chicken pot pies. The chickens find themselves at a crossroads. Do they pretend like everything is fine and continue their life of comfort? Or are they willing to consider they face being turned into pies and do what is necessary to avoid that fate? James 5:5 tells us that we face the same crossroad. In fact, every person who's willing to consider it lives in that same situation. Will we live our lives pursuing self-indulgence and ignore God's message that one day we will all stand before the Lord? Or will we heed the call of the gospel and trust Jesus and worship God alone and serve others the way that Jesus served us? Following Jesus doesn't mean we have to take a vow of poverty or give up those things in life that God has given to us to enjoy. However, we must be willing to be honest when God's Spirit makes it clear to us that we have made the things of this world a higher priority than God, His kingdom, and the eternal life that He has given us. I look forward to being with you in church on Sunday. This week during our time in the Word, we'll look at James 5, verses 1 through 6. We'll see you then.